Hey, my name's Brady. I'm a roofing contractor. Been doing it for like 30 years. And as every roofer knows, the first thing you got to do when you lay off a roof is mark it up. And I've come up with a system that's a little bit better. In fact, a whole lot better. And this is the product. The name of the product is Fast Lines. What it is a tape measure designed for only one purpose, and that's to lay off a roof. And the roof the roofing that's most popular in America right now is the architectural shingle. It dominates the field. In fact, the 3-tab strip shingle just about completely disappeared from the market. Now, two main features of this product, or this tape measure, is, as you can see, it's completely flat. So it lays flush to the roof. And I don't know if you can get a good close-up of this or not, but the nose piece has a little backwards curve to it. It allows it to grab the drip edge. And that's critical, because sometimes the drip edge is a little bit below the level of the roof as it sits on the facial board, which makes a conventional tape measure, you can never trust it. You can never trust it to hook onto it. Well, let me show you what most roofers do, what most roofers in America use, and how they go about it. They use a conventional tape measure. This is one right here. It has a curve on it. The curve is to help give it rigid, make it rigid so it can reach out. Now that is really no benefit to a roofer, because his marking is right there at him. He doesn't need to reach out. This is how it's done in most roofers in America. They come down here and they hold it in position, make their first mark, reposition it carefully. You got to make sure you don't mess up. You got to push that curve of the tape down, make your mark, push it down again, make another mark. And as you go up the roof, see, it's labor intensive. You got to crawl along, and you hold the tape with your fingers so it don't slip. Make another series of marks. Move your body up the roof again. Keep doing that all the way up, and hopefully it doesn't slip. If it slips, you got an inaccurate mark, which means an inaccurate line. Your rows will be crooked. Makes a big problem. So that's how it's done for probably, I'd say, 80–90% of the roofers in America use that system. There's a couple other things. A paper roll that you roll out that lays flat. That's a good ideal. But what this tape does, it kind of like encompasses both. It allows the roofer to mark if he wants to mark. But the really beauty of this is he doesn't have to mark. Let me show you. Since it's got that notch in on it, which I just showed you, the notch in, hook it on the drip edge like this, stretch it up the roof. As you can see, I'm stretching up the roof. It's not going to go anywhere, see? That hook is going to hold it on there. That's critical. That's a critical feature. The other feature, like I mentioned, is that it's flat. It's perfectly flat. The tape has no curve to it. And the increments for are 5.5s. Again, for the most popular shingle in America. That's the architectural shingle. Watch what happens when I lay it out. I just make sure I got it where I want it, nice and straight. Take it up and over the ridge, and lock it. It's perfect. Ain't gonna go nowhere. Perfect. As you can see, that tape is completely flush to the roof. Now, if a roofer wanted to, I don't know why he would want to, he could do this real easy now. He'd go up there and just make those marks right on those things on either side, because the mark goes all the way across the tape. So if he's on this side, or this side, whichever section of roof he's doing, really though, the beauty part about it is since it's laying flat, flush, he can now strike his lines right to the tape. Let's go right up the roof. Fast. Of course, to do this system the fastest, you need at least 2. But the more tapes you have, the faster you are. 2 tapes, usually about a 30-foot stretch is what most roofers strike. He could have one in the middle, one over here, another tape over there. He could do a whole big section quick. And there's no way it can be a mistake that it's locked on there. It's not going to go anywhere. It's really the fastest, slickest way to do it. No mistakes, and it's real easy. The new guy can use it. That's the beauty of it. The tape itself is a 25-foot tape, which will take in along, say this is an apartment building here, which is far longer than a normal house. And as you can see, it makes it up there comfortable. So that's it. Thank you very much for your consideration.